world around us is changing.
But didn't you know? Oh, you didn't come.
Strange and terrifying events are happening. Prophecies are being fulfilled. The sky is displaying unusual phenomena.
Look at the sky. It's absolutely... It's like a sign of God.
And the Earth is exposing its hidden secrets. Are we truly approaching the moment that was foretold? Let's find out.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh, no.
In 2020, a farmer in the US heard strange noises one foggy morning and grabbed his camera to investigate. What he saw left him frozen in fear. A massive centipede-like creature was hovering in the sky, moving in a way that made his skin crawl. He stood there in shock before taking off running. Probably he sensed what was coming next, and the video ended there. The internet exploded with theories. Was it a cleverly made video or something more sinister? Some even linked the creature to ancient prophecies predicting the end times. With no clear answers from the experts, this mystery only deepened. Sky portal.
Look at the sky. It's absolutely... It's like a sign of God.
Back in 2015, Costa Rica had its own jaw-dropping moment when a massive cloud formation appeared in the sky. It wasn't just any cloud. It was a huge, disc-like shape with an eerie glow inside. People were enjoying their weekend, eating ice creams. They quickly pulled out their phones to capture the sight. The internet went wild, with many speculating that this could be a portal from another world. Or worse, an alien invasion. On the flip side, skeptics dismissed the idea, claiming it was just a strange cloud and light phenomenon. So, was it something otherworldly, or just nature being quirky? What do you think?
In the middle is like green.
I know. It's like the Lord is gonna come through those clouds any moment.
Massive splash. Imagine looking up and seeing a massive pill-shaped object plummeting from the sky. That's exactly what happened in May 2024 in Indonesia, where locals gathered in shock as this mysterious object emerged from the clouds and made a massive splash upon landing. Panic spread quickly as people speculated it might be a UFO making an unexpected visit to Earth. But after some investigation, the truth was revealed. It was actually a homemade balloon, part of a traditional festival in the region that had gone south. While it certainly made for an unforgettable spectacle, it turns out this mystery from the sky was just a balloon gone rogue. So next time you see something unusual overhead, remember sometimes it's just a festive surprise. Devil's Eye. On January 19th, people in Bursa, Turkey, saw an amazing but strange cloud formation at sunrise. This bizarre sight had a big hole in the middle, looking just like a devil's eye, and it had everyone staring for about an hour. The sun was making the clouds bright reds, soft pinks, oranges, and finally a crisp white. The locals were mesmerized, but a lot of them felt uneasy, wondering if it was a bad sign, or maybe even a hint of a natural disaster coming. Scientists tried to explain what was happening, but not everyone found their answers convincing. Mystery Dance. Recently, people in Switzerland were left scratching their heads as two glowing objects appeared, performing a mesmerizing dance before forming a perfect circle. One quick-thinking onlooker grabbed their phone and recorded the entire spectacle, capturing the glowing arc that looked like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. To top it off, a weird humming sound filled the air. Some locals speculated it was a portal to another world, while others suggested it might be a secret government project. Whatever the truth may be, it's got everyone buzzing with theories and wonder. What do you think it really was? The black hole.
This black hole will become a safety net.
A viral video from 2022 had everyone buzzing with speculation when a man captured what seemed like a massive black hole in the atmosphere. as he filmed his surroundings. This dark, swirling vortex appeared through the clouds, and he even warned viewers to take precautions.
Boys, if left unchecked,
Naturally, the footage sparked wild theories, with many fearing it could be a real threat to Earth. However, experts quickly stepped in, reassuring the public that if it were a real black hole, we wouldn't be here to talk about it. They suggested the video was likely a clever hoax. Despite the expert opinions, there are still people who believed it was a legit one, pointing out the details. So was it just a trick or something more? What do you think?
oh shoot.
Sky Fireball.
Oh my god.
When something totally unexpected hits your daily routine, it's tough not to feel like something major is going down. While filming his girlfriend at Lake Ontario, a man accidentally recorded an incredible moment instead of capturing just a photo. Just as he was about to shift the camera, a massive fireball streaked across the sky, crashing into the iconic CN Tower with a tremendous blast.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
The footage ended abruptly, leaving viewers stunned. As the video circulated online, opinions were divided. Some claimed it was a hoax, while others believed it was a real, jaw-dropping event. Whatever it was, it looked too legit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. No, no, no. We gotta.
Celestial explosion. In 2021, a Russian photographer capturing traffic footage noticed something unusual. A massive object moving through the sky, resembling a large comet. With his professional camera in hand, he zoomed in just in time to witness it burning brightly before exploding into a massive fireball, scattering fragments across the sky. But that wasn't the end. As he continued to film, he noticed patches of bright light appearing, almost like patterns from another dimension. Netizens erupted with theories. Was this an alien invasion, or a sign that the world was coming to an end, as the very fabric of the sky seemed to tear apart? These are the questions we still don't have the answers to. Multiple moons.
这啥情况？
Sometimes, the sky shows us things that make us question everything. In 2019, a woman in the US captured what looked like 2 moons in the evening sky, with 2 incredibly bright stars beside them. No camera glitch, no reflection.
从来没经历过，就是月亮旁边有一个特别亮的星。
Just an odd phenomenon that had people buzzing. Some thought it was another planet, or a glitch in reality itself. Fast forward to 2023 and 2024, and similar sightings appeared in China and other parts of the world. No explanations, just silence from the experts.
I ain't about to release this shit though, I'm not trying to.
Could this be the beginning of something bigger? Some are even saying it's a sign the end is near. When the sky speaks, maybe we should start listening.
I cannot believe I'm getting this on video.
Meteor splash. A viral video from 2023 has resurfaced, and it has sent shockwaves across the internet. In this clip, a man could be seen casually filming his jog when something extraordinary caught his eye in the sky. A massive meteor was hurtling toward the moon, and before he could even react, within seconds, it struck the moon with a massive splash, and the video cut off abruptly. As this footage circulated online, reactions were split. Some claimed it was a terrifying sign that our days on Earth are numbered, while others dismissed it as a clever hoax. Either way, the mystery is still there unsolved.
What is that thing?
Doomsday. Back in 2022, people in Zhoushan, China stared up at the sky and thought it might be the end of the world. The whole sky was bright red, looking like something straight out of an apocalypse. Panic spread as people thought the end of the world was near, with some linking the phenomenon to ancient legends that claimed the sky would change colors before doomsday. Social media buzzed with fear, while videos of the eerie red sky went viral. However, experts chimed in to save the day and explained that the bizarre color was due to light refraction from fishing boats. Though the science made sense, it didn't stop people from feeling uneasy about the bloody sky. Oklahoma mystery. Recently, CCTV footage from Oklahoma Airport captured a bizarre sight: a large, glowing red ball suspended in the air, causing quite a stir. The footage went viral, and no one, not even the experts, could explain what was happening. The eerie phenomenon left people speculating about everything from an alien invasion to a global disaster. With no solid answers, the panic only grew. Some even claimed it was the start of the end times, as more and more of these kinds of things were happening out there. But for now, the mystery behind this giant red ball remains unsolved. But let's hope we find something in the coming days. Mosquito swarm. A viral video showed something that seemed like the end of the world. In 2021, huge swarms of mosquitoes swirled all over in Russia, completely blocking out the sun. A guy filmed the eerie scene from his car as the sky filled with millions of mosquitoes, creating a terrifying sight. Well, this wasn't the end of the world, and is pretty common in Russia. Although local residents are used to this annual event, even they admit it could send any unprepared visitor into full panic mode. Watching a swarm of mosquitoes take over is anything but chill, even if the experts say it's totally normal. Miami broom.
Anything like that.
Ever seen a broom float in midair? A man in Miami did. As he headed home, he stumbled upon a floating broom suspended without any visible support. Naturally, he whipped out his phone and recorded it from all angles, proving there were no strings attached. When the video hit the internet, it sparked a frenzy. Some believed it was a glitch in reality.
Wow.
While skeptics, as always, suggested there must be an invisible string. Whatever it was, this Miami broom left people scratching their heads. After all, when the reality is that bending, we can't help but question what's real and what's trickery.
Right in the middle of the air.
Breathing woods. Sometimes nature surprises us in the coolest ways. Check this out. A guy was wandering through the woods and stumbled upon something incredible that totally blew his mind. As he filmed the scene, he noticed the ground kind of pulsing, like some giant creature was breathing underneath. He posted the strange footage online, and it got people talking. Some called it a forest monster, while others thought it might be a haunted spot. But then the scientists jumped in to explain what was really going on. It's called a breathing forest. This happens when the soil and plants shift because of moisture and air, creating this rhythmic movement. Desert rivers. Saudi Arabia's one of the driest deserts in the world. Rub al Khali shocked everyone when rivers and lakes suddenly began forming out of nowhere in 2023. Water gushed out from under the sand, flowing rapidly through a land that hadn't seen water in centuries. For many Muslims, this event felt like more than just a strange occurrence. It echoed an ancient prophecy from Prophet Muhammad, who said the end of the world wouldn't come until the Arabian deserts were filled with rivers and plants again. With these recent signs, many are left wondering, are we closer to the end than we think? Bird prophecy. In recent years, Rome has become the stage for a breathtaking sight. Millions of starlings gather in the sky, forming mesmerizing super swarms. Each year, the numbers grow, with over 10 million birds creating dazzling displays. While many see this as a natural wonder, some experts have raised an eerie possibility. Could these birds be sensing something we can't? Throughout history, animals have been known to predict disasters, and these swarms might be a warning sign of what's to come. When birds fill the skies like this, it's hard not to
We get it. You don't really want your kids watching videos, but it can have certain advantages.
wonder if they're trying to tell us something. Maybe the future has already begun, just not in ways we expect. Swamp collapse. When the ground beneath you starts to disappear, it's a sign that something much bigger is happening. In Louisiana in 2013, an underwater sinkhole opened up and devoured an entire grove of trees in a swamp, pulling them into the depths as emergency workers watched in shock. The sinkhole was 25 acres wide and growing. It formed when an underground salt dome cavern collapsed. Residents nearby were quickly evacuated as the land continued to crumble. While the cause is understood, the sheer power of nature in this event leaves us wondering what else is hiding beneath the surface, waiting to collapse. Locust nightmare. When the sky gets dark, it doesn't mean you should always worry about a storm. Sometimes it's a locust nightmare. And in southern Russia, a town learned this the hard way when millions of locusts descended, turning the day into scenes straight out of a horror movie. Viral videos sparked panic, with people linking the swarm to ancient plagues and apocalyptic disasters. Can you blame them? A single locust swarm can devour the food equivalent of 10 elephants or 2,500 people. Scientists have studied locusts for years, but they remain a force of destruction. These tiny critters travel for miles, wiping out entire crops along the way. If you ever see them coming, you should know one thing. When locusts arrive, the end of peace is near. Frozen omen. A man walking down the street stumbled upon something so eerie it defied explanation. A blackbird could be seen frozen mid-flight, suspended in the sky without moving an inch. No wires, no tricks, just a bird hanging in the air like time itself had stopped. Some claimed this was a glitch in the Matrix, while others pointed to it as proof of the end times theory, where nature begins to break down in ways we can't comprehend. Either way, the sight was as unsettling as it was unbelievable. What are your thoughts on this? Share them in the comment section. Celestial alarm. Back in 2017, a man was filming a bright star from his window when he captured something far more explosive. He zoomed in to reveal a breathtaking sight. It was a supernova, an exploded star shining bright in the night sky. As the footage spread online, people were left in awe and fear. This sight was more than just a cosmic event. It had historical ties to prophecies and signs of impending change. Many began connecting the dots, fearing this supernova might herald upcoming events that could shake our world. Whatever it was, one thing is for sure. When the universe sends a message, we must listen closely. Fishy fall. Imagine looking out your window and seeing fish falling from the sky instead of rain. That's exactly what happened in a small town where locals hit the jackpot. No fishing rods needed. As dark clouds rolled in, residents rushed outside to gather the free fish plummeting from above, filling their baskets and kitchens without lifting a finger. But how did these aquatic creatures end up in the sky? Some believe a strong waterspout whisked them from a nearby body of water, while others think it could be a sign of strange natural occurrences hinting at something bigger, maybe even the end times. Sky portal. In April 2024, an Argentine man was enjoying a quiet evening on his rooftop when he noticed an unusual light emerging midair. Curious, he grabbed his camera and began recording, initially thinking it might be a reflection from a nearby building. But what he captured was something entirely different, a massive opening in the sky that resembled a portal. As the footage spread, some excitedly claimed it was a gateway through space and time, while skeptics found themselves at a loss for words, unable to provide an explanation. Was it just a trick of the light, or could something more extraordinary be happening above us? Skyfall surprise. Whoa! In 2018, locals in China were left speechless as they witnessed a massive object plummeting from the sky. Phones were pulled out, and everyone recorded this astonishing sight. But as the object entered the Earth's atmosphere, it shattered into a shower of fireballs, descending rapidly toward the ground. Panic spread among those watching, with many speculating about a possible doom for the planet. But just when the tension peaked, authorities stepped in. Awesome! Explaining that what people saw were just remnants of rocket debris falling back to Earth after a space launch. Sometimes what seems catastrophic is just our own. Created mess.
Oh man, this is cool!
Siberian mystery. Sometimes, not knowing things can be scarier than actually knowing them. Just look at this. In January 2024, a chilling video surfaced from a remote area in Siberia, supposedly leaked from a top-secret lab. Scientists were monitoring changes in the Earth's crust, but what they found was alarming. A swamp that appeared to be boiling, like it was sitting on an active volcano. The strange part? There are no active volcanoes in Siberia, aside from Klyuchevskaya Sopka, the highest one. The footage sent shockwaves through the internet, sparking wild theories. Some claimed it was the result of secret experiments, while others insisted it was a sign that Earth was undergoing drastic changes. Miami fireballs. In 2023, a man from Miami had an unforgettable drive home. As he cruised along, two massive fireballs came plummeting from the sky, and he quickly grabbed his camera to record the bizarre sight. Zooming in, he was shocked. These things looked enormous, like huge comets barreling toward Earth. He couldn't help but think that this was it, the end of the world. And honestly, who wouldn't? By the next morning, the clip had gone viral, sparking panic and wild theories. However, authorities quickly stepped in to calm the storm and explained that it was just rocket debris falling back to Earth. Nothing more, nothing less. Sometimes, the simplest explanations can still leave us shaken. What would you have thought? Haunted ladder. In the quiet countryside of England, a truly bizarre event freaked out the whole neighborhood. A ladder was filmed, seemingly walking on its own. Naturally, the locals, who were already superstitious, immediately started spreading stories about it being haunted or cursed. Word spread like wildfire. And soon, several other haunted ladders were captured on camera, adding to the mystery. But hold on before you pack your bags and run. There's a logical explanation. It turns out that air pressure was actually moving the lightweight ladders around, creating the eerie illusion. Even the dog knew it was just another sneaky side of nature. Glowing mystery. In Norilsk, Russia, a couple peered out their window and captured something extraordinary. What looked like a glowing, man-like figure moving near a factory. As they zoomed in, the bright figure continued to move, leaving them completely stunned. When the footage hit the internet, people were quick to toss around wild ideas, from an alien species to the fiery Human Torch from Fantastic Four. Could this be a plasma being or something extraterrestrial? Even though some people doubt it, the mystery keeps hanging around. Either way, it was definitely a weird sight that has got a lot of folks scratching their heads. Fiery descent. In August 2024, a Russian resident captured a heart-pounding moment, a massive fireball falling from the sky, accompanied by smaller fiery fragments. It looked like something out of a disaster movie, with some speculating it could be another planet crashing down to Earth. Panic spread quickly online as the footage went viral, and it sparked tons of theories about the end of the world. But before things got too wild, authorities stepped in, calming fears by explaining it was nothing more than space debris from a rocket re-entering Earth's atmosphere. It might not be an apocalypse, but the fear netizens got was apocalyptic. Breathing swamp. Ever seen a swamp that looks like it's breathing? In 2023, a man ventured into the woods for some nature exploration and stumbled upon a truly bizarre sight. Among the trees, he found a swamp where the water was rising and falling, as if the ground itself was inhaling and exhaling. It was a surreal moment that left him and anyone who watched it scratching their heads. As the footage circulated online, speculation ran wild. Some suggested it was just air pockets, while others felt a chill, believing something eerie was happening beneath the surface. And the experts chimed in and hinted at possible shifts in the Earth's crust. Rings in the sky. What about looking up and spotting a mysterious black ring floating in the sky? It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? But that's what happened recently, leaving everyone scratching their heads. Some folks were quick to jump to apocalyptic conclusions, thinking it might be a sign of the end times. Others pointed fingers at nearby factories, suggesting it was just pollution. But here's the kicker. This ring didn't act like smoke. It hovered in the air. It was dense and unchanging, as if the laws of nature took a vacation. It felt like someone from the underworld was puffing out smoke rings just for fun. Whatever it was, it certainly gave us something to talk about. Sky whirls. Ever looked up and seen strange spirals in the sky, thinking aliens are here? You're definitely not alone. Recently, a mesmerizing glowing spiral caught the attention of a Japanese telescope over Hawaii, igniting wild theories about UFOs landing. The excitement was palpable, and many started to wonder if extraterrestrial visitors were finally making their presence known. However, the Subaru telescope on Mauna Kea swooped in to solve the mystery. Turns out, that mysterious light wasn't a UFO at all, but a shiny new satellite launched by SpaceX. So much for the cosmic conspiracy theories. Next time you spot spirals in the sky, remember, it might just be Elon Musk sending another satellite on a mission. Frozen flight. Ever watched a plane take off and noticed it's not moving? But still, don't worry, you're not alone. There are videos out there showing planes seemingly stuck in place, defying the laws of physics. But what's really going on? Is it a glitch? Or just an optical illusion? Well, sometimes strong headwinds can trick our eyes, making it look like the planes aren't moving at all. Other times, it's all about the camera angle and how the video is shot. While not everything we see is a glitch, but remember, glitches do happen. So the next time you see a plane appearing to hang in the sky, take a closer look. It might just be the wind playing tricks, or the camera capturing a unique moment. Unexpected sinkholes. In Hernando County, Florida, a news reporter reported live from the scene, highlighting the sheer size and depth of this sudden sinkhole. This unsettling event occurred after a severe natural phenomenon. Even the experts declared Hernando County as Sinkhole Alley, which is prone to such phenomena due to its unique soil and rock formations. But not everyone was convinced by just these explanations.
It's hard to explain, a hole in the backyard.
With more and more sinkholes emerging these days, people start to speculate, could this be the start of the end times? What do you think about this? Share your thoughts down.
Seamos luz, apoyemos un mundo libre de violencias para las niñas.
Apart from what drifts with the flow, there exists a world filled with prehistoric tales.
Oh, hell no. That's crazy.
Whether it's the ancient remains of leviathans that once roamed the earth, or creepy creatures long buried, waiting to be unearthed.
Holy crap.
These discoveries will take you to another world. Let's watch. Mysteries of ancient times can show up in surprising ways. A researcher spotted a strange, segmented, bone-like object on the ocean bed. It poked out of the ground and looked like a giant spine. As they tried to get a piece with a grabber tool, the earth suddenly burst. Dust filled the air around them, likely because of decay. These strange remains might belong to a legendary dragon. The amazing find could be carefully taken to a special place for study. Each piece holds clues about when dragons might have roamed the earth. Buried wonders. In southwest China, fossils from the Jurassic period were uncovered, dating back over 180 million years. One fossil, named Lufengosaurus magnus by paleontologists, measured about 5.3 meters with many vertebrae and hind legs. The dinosaur was believed to have been around 9 meters long when alive. About 70% of this fossil remained intact, buried in layers from the early Jurassic period, making it a rare find. Even though some parts were missing, this fossil offers information about ancient geography, climate, and how dinosaurs lived. Another fossil, Lufengosaurus who, was discovered 500 meters away by road workers who altered the route of the road to protect the site. Time capsule. Slabs fell as a mining scoop hit something unexpected, an ancient, well-preserved fossil. Paleontologists quickly arrived, excited to see this rare find. They were amazed to discover a treasure that had been buried for 112 million years. They wrapped the fossil in plaster, hoping to lift it out safely. But as the crane moved, there was a loud crack, signaling a break. They didn't give up. The fossil pieces went to the Royal Tyrrell Museum. After 6 years of hard work, everyone was amazed by the discovery of the world's best preserved dinosaur, a nodosaur named Borealopelta, or Shield of the North. This plant eater measured 18 feet long and weighed around 3,000 pounds. It offered a rare glimpse into its ancient diet.
It's an exceptional fossil, and the evidence that's preserved with it, that could allow us to answer all sorts of questions about what
ancient treasures.
Although Columbian mammoth finds in the Gulf of Mexico are not highly unusual, finding a tusk or even two, definitely.
Get ready for an incredible discovery that feels like stepping back in time. A diver in Florida recently uncovered strange bony shapes on the ocean floor. 2 massive pieces had been hidden for many years. Carefully, the diver lifted these items, treating them like precious treasures. What he had discovered were the remains of giant Columbian mammoth tusks. Excited by his find, he gently transported them to a research center. To preserve them, he used special adhesives. Now, these remarkable artifacts are safely stored, waiting to share their ancient stories with curious students eager to learn about such discoveries. Lost Giant. Get ready for a surprise that'll leave you stunned. In the rushing river, an aquaculturist saw a massive creature moving through the water. Its long, coiled body looked like a snake. The creature rose to the surface for a moment, revealing its name, Titanoboa, a giant serpent believed to have disappeared long ago. Known for its huge size, this ancient serpent seemed out of place in these waters, yet there it was, gliding powerfully. Mystical unearthing.
Maybe it looks a little bit too authentic, if you know what I mean.
Deep in a hidden desert, an archaeologist's brush swept away years of dirt. Suddenly, a large skull emerged from the earth. As they worked, something unexpected appeared. A long, spiral horn. Had they found a unicorn skull? It looked so real. Everyone was amazed. Word spread quickly, and soon people all over were talking about it. Some folks were sure it was proof that unicorns once roamed the earth. If you guys think this discovery to be a hoax, check another one. This time not a skull, but a whole mummified unicorn was discovered. This discovery shook up other archaeologists who thought they knew about myths and reality. Was this a new chapter in history?
Unidentified remains.
Arctic secrets.
Bones just didn't wash up on shore. They've all been brought here, deliberately arranged, and planted into the ground.
In the lands of Siberia, these remains didn't just wash up on the shore, they were buried in the ground on purpose. These mysterious bones were known to be whale bones. But why use whale bones? In a place where wood is hard to find, local people often use animal bones for building. Finding so many was unusual. Experts believe that whale hunting had been happening in
No podemos permitir que el comercio de armas con los actores del conflicto en la Franja de Gaza continúe. Este conflicto es ya uno de los
the Arctic for many years, aided by bigger umiak boats and stronger harpoons. One whale, weighing up to 220,000 pounds, could feed many people. Tests showed these remains dated back to the 1600s, when Russian explorers met the local people for the first time.
These could be the bones of beached whales, but to find this many seems unlikely.
Ancient remains.
Oh my god.
That's really nice.
Look at that.
The ocean held secrets from long ago. A scuba diver in Florida was exploring the depths when he noticed an unusual thing buried underwater. He swam closer and found a huge tooth, 25 pounds in weight. The diver carefully lifted it from its resting place, and later it was confirmed to be from a mastodon, a giant elephant-like animal that lived thousands of years ago. Holding it, he realized that the ocean still held traces of Earth's ancient giants. Underwater treasure. An ocean researcher dove deep into the water and spotted a dark, shiny object in the sand. After brushing away the dirt, he gasped when he uncovered a huge megalodon tooth, shaped like a black heart. In another deep dive, an explorer also found a giant tooth, bigger than his palm. Both discoveries took them back to a time when giant sharks swam the oceans, giving a glimpse into a long-lost underwater world. Cave secrets.
A skull?
Yeah.
Look at that. Looks beautiful.
In the flooded caves of Madagascar, a researcher looked for the remains of a lost creature. After hours of searching, she finally found a perfect skull. It belonged to the extinct horned crocodile. This unique species was thought to have disappeared around 2,000 years ago, when humans arrived. With luck, she hoped to extract DNA from the skull, unlocking secrets of crocodile history. It might be possible to learn more about the behavior of this ancient reptile, and even its environment. This could lead to breakthroughs in understanding their evolutionary path and their connection to modern species.
The extinct horned crocodile of Madagascar.
Stacked secrets. A farmer digging near the river's edge was shocked to find a stack of turtles underground. At first, he thought they might have been buried by someone, or maybe they were hibernating. But later, a zoologist explained these creatures were in a state called brumation. During this time, they found safe, quiet spots, like underground burrows or mud. Usually, they hibernated alone, but in the right areas, they sometimes gathered closely together. It was fascinating to see them together when the conditions were just right.